Perfect. Hi, everyone. This is a weekly meeting for 5-minute production app. My name is Dmitry, and yeah, I'm working on this initiative with Sri and the rest of the team. Okay, so few more things for today. First is I'm not going to do any demo today because we pretty much showed all the features, and the progress of this week was mostly refactoring, improvement, and non-visible changes for a user. I think, yeah, we can say that by this meeting, we finished what we wanted to do for the quarter. And while there's still like few more days of work for final touches and some networking, feature-wise, I think 5-minute production app is like, achieved 80% of usefulness by spending 20% of time on it or something like that. And I think from here on, from next quarter, Sri will move on with his regular job, and both he and I will stay as the maintainers of this project until the further future of it is defined. So I'm still open for for questions. I'll be open to help with if something is not working, if whatever happening with 5-minute production app, you still can pin me. Now I think the next logical iteration is just like let people use it and spread the word about it, and maybe collect some metrics, such kind of thing. And at this point, I just looking for your questions or suggestions or anything you want to say, or maybe you feel like it's you disagree with me and there is more to be done. Good.
Well, I think there's a lot more to be done, like making it popular is the majority of the work, but you indicated that you wanted to work on this for this quarter, and I think you and Sri did a great job, and I look forward to this continuing, but I respect that you want to move on to something else.
Perfect, thank you, yeah. Well, making it popular is indeed like, it's a lot of work, right? But I just don't feel like it's, it's best. Like I felt like I did my best with this quarter with actually getting it work, and now I hope someone else more like eager to do the popularity kind of work will take the place.
Cool. Maybe skip. I'll skip to item number 4. I try to find convince people that we should have a single engineer group working on this. On the priority list of over 20 items, it made 12, so pretty good, but not enough because the cutoff was at 10, so it didn't make the cutoff. But I care deeply about this. I think this is the way to do continuous delivery in the future. I think GitLab needs this in order to win this market. So I'm going to go into my own private network, find someone to continue at least for a quarter on this and make it more popular. I think compared to my expectations, we delivered the technical goods. We did not deliver on the marketing front. So I think having a technical person and then more marketing on it is going to help. And I put there a name, which we will not mention the name on air, but it's a person I know might really help here.
Sounds good. Yeah, at least I'm going to use it for my own project. So that's I know for sure. So like, I already like benefit from it.
That is a really good sign. That is, I think, the biggest endorsement you could give it.
Okay, then yeah, number 2 and number 3 is just like documentation improvements, and I will do it after the call. Not a problem. Also, yeah, I tried Express.js and Spring with 5-minute production. I've used our templates within the GitLab, and it, like both of them worked and deployed. So that was like a nice sign, just like working right out of the box. Of course, I don't have, like details on those language frameworks. So probably if you had like, some asset compilation databases, it might, need some proper documentation. But right from the box, what we provide with basic templates like Spring, Express.js, you just add AWS variables and CI template, and it works right out of the box. So that is nice.
For sure. Yeah, and I think one thing is like more templates. I really look forward to a node template. More providers, really look forward to any other provider that has a generous free tier. So those would be great things. A small suggestion, but maybe we should link to these unfiltered videos in the top of the README near the link to the blog. Not that they're super interesting, but it is the latest and greatest.
Well, yeah, why not? In there is like some demos here, right? So like in previous calls, so exactly. That would be nice. Like,
Sri, any final words?
No, you put me on the spot, so I don't know what to say.
Okay, well, I'll say it for you. Thank you, Sri, for making this happen. I think technically we delivered. I think it's a really good spot. It's working. It's simple. It's effective. It is I think it's 10 times faster than doing it any other way. So I think it's really awesome. So thanks for signing up for this.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I completely missed my mind that this is the last call of the quarter. So yeah, it was absolutely fun to do this. I think like DZ said, he's going to use it for his personal projects. I'm going to try use it for mine as well. I think it's quite powerful, and hopefully a lot of people will use it and get the benefit out of it.
Cool. If we do any work, I'd love to see like some measure of popularity. I saw some suggestions, but I'm not sure we have anything to measure the popularity. Anything would help to see how often this is used.
This is something that I'm going to try to take on. I think we've got in the CI group, we've got some ways of measuring pipeline activity or pipeline usage. And so I'm going to see if we can track that to like the Docker image that's being used and at least get some sort of this many pipelines were run over this period of time for this project. So that's something that I'm going to work on.
Thanks. And in an ideal world, we would also measure which templates, CI templates are being used, because we got to maintain that stuff. That's a cost. And we want to make sure that we maintain the things that are actually getting usage.
That's a good call. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
I'm wondering if we ever did a test for any other CI template. Like probably not, right?
No, probably not.
Yeah. Well, but at least with 5-minute production app, yeah, as Derby said, we probably can count amount of Docker image usage, right? Like Docker pool or whatever. So that might be a way to go.
Is there a specific Docker container? Are we not using cloud native build packs?
So the deploy template itself is a Docker container that contains all the like Terraform kind of scripting and everything. So in pipeline, you pull it for Terraform apply, for Terraform deploy. So in the way.
Cool. That's great. Yeah, we can measure that probably pretty easily.
So once again, on the structure, like we have this 5-minute production app CI template that you put in your project in CI, in GitLab CI YAML file. And this template pulls the Docker image, the deploy template Docker image, and we just execute those commands, like internal commands of this deploy image to do everything.
The Docker image where the Terraform commands run.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how we do versioning.
And the thing that goes into the EC2 instance, we do a Docker image there too. That's the cloud native build pack. But that's
yeah. And this way you just use basically for stable, we use stable Docker, like tag of the Docker image for latest, you use latest and such kind of thing, and we do versioning this way. So like we basically added 5-minute production app template to GitLab code base once, and we haven't changed it since then. Even also the 5-minute production app functionality changed a lot for the last months. So that's extra benefit that gives us this Docker image where we just pack everything. And we need to fix networking there, and 3 is working on it. And once it's finished, I do another merge from master to stable, and then we're like, yeah, we're all good.
Cool. Very cool. What are you going to do next, Dimitri?
Well, major release is coming in a few months. So I want to check out what I can deprecate or remove, and check out what is happening with routing. You remember I have a plan for next 4 years for routing. Yeah, and besides that, there was like some discussion with architectural change. We'll see. Yeah. I take a chill for a week, just exploring around, and then I find something myself. And there is still work to be done with 5-minute production app, just like maintenance and finishing it all up. So.
Cool. Thanks for that. Thanks, Dimitri. Thanks, Sri. Thanks everyone else. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Bye.